Time management. Time. How much time do we got? How much time do you got? What are you doing with your time? You wasting your time or you spending your time? You giving someone else your time? You lost time? Have you gained time? We're talking about time right now. In fact, hold on real quick. What time is it? So caught up with time. So caught up with it. You know, it's like we was born with time. And we're born with a life. And what you do within this time frame with your life will determine how it's gonna look at the last tick. Some people end up having a nice time with their life. Some people end up having a horrible time. Some people wish that they can just get rid of this life within this time and have another life and have better time. But the thing is, we misuse and abuse our time because we wasn't educated on how to use our fucking time. You know, a lot of people get so caught up in time, doing whatever they're doing every single day. You know, whether it's their job, you know, their relationship, the kids, the women, or the men. You know, this career, wherever this career is, it's as if that's the only thing that matters. So you're so focused on these external factors that you forget about the internal factors. And your time is just going by so fast. And you don't even get to enjoy it. You don't get to enjoy it. You're working, you're stressing, you're struggling over it. And it sucks. It really sucks. You know, there's a reason why our elders said, you know, use your time wisely. Use your time wisely. And I read this book called The Timekeeper, Mitch Albom. And this guy created time. He created a little time device. He wanted to know how many drops there was in it. He wanted to know how long it took the sun to rise and the sun to set. So he did marks. He made a little drop device. After that, he started using rocks. After he started using the rocks to keep time, you know, he figured out how to make a sun disk, to keep track of time. Time goes on, he creates all these devices, you know, and his wife ends up getting sick. She got sick, and she ends up getting to the point where she's about to die. So he prays to all the gods during that time in life, saying whatever he's saying to the gods. His wife's about to die, and he was like, I don't have enough time to get to the doctors and come back to you to save you. And she was just crying and save me, go to the doctors. But he knew there wasn't enough time. So he runs, and he's running, and he's running. And he sees this tower, and he's thinking in his head, like, maybe if I go to the top of the tower, and the tower goes to the sky, because this is when King Nimrod is building the Tower of Babel, and he's trying to get time from the gods. He goes up, there's a crazy earthquake, whatever the fuck the case may be, and long story short, he ends up running out of time. Wakes up in a cave and meets this dude, and the dude tells him, you know, you got so caught up with time that you forgot to live. You got to enjoy the moment, you know. So he sees everyone in their life going through shit. He sees you going through what you're going to. I'm gonna look good for her this time. I'm gonna be better for her this time. I'm gonna do right this time. I'm gonna be happy this time, you know. And you never really actually do any of those things, because you're trying to be those things. You're trying to do these things with this time. And when you sit back and say, you know what, Let me stop trying to race time. Let me stop trying to get ahead of time. Let me stop trying to find time. Because we get caught up doing these things. We create these sayings, and then we start doing all this shit. I know I need more time, so let me walk to work faster. It don't matter. You're going to be late, you're going to be late. It doesn't make a difference. You know, I'm going to try harder this time. What's the difference? For what? This time? It should be all the time. You know, they said there's no such thing as time. Everything that has happened is happening and will happen is happening right now. But it's a thought in our mind that we create to believe that this is what is so. So the whole moral is, you know, ask yourself, what are you going to do within your lifetime? You know, and how are you going to use it? And be on your time so that there is no limit to your time. Stay positive, stay focused, stay grinding, and take no days off, man. I'm out.